I'm now going to take you into a very brief walk around Aşıklı Höyük and its surroundings. What you see in here is the back wall, yeah, and this is a village that was abandoned because rocks start falling down from that wall that you see on the left and destroying them, destroying the houses, and so therefore it was decided that they would move to a few sort of meters further. You can see the new village in the back. So this is the abandoned village. It's like a ghost town, and it's really spooky when you actually go to it. Yeah, and here you can see the excavation from a sort of a bird's eye view, and you can see the state that it was at different years. So this is really a very, very good video, but because it's in Turkish, what I done is I removed the Turkish commentary and I'm sort of adding my own. This is totally illegal, but because I'm doing it just for you, I'm sure that it should be okay. These are the ladies sort of cleaning the area together with the archaeologist. You can see at the bottom the round buildings, what's left of them, and then a bit further up the square buildings, which are the most modern ones. Yeah, and another view of it. It's fascinating, this idea of the round buildings all of a sudden becoming square. You see, these are the old ones, the round ones. These are replicas. By the way, what you've seen up till now is the real thing. And all these are replicas, and so are those. You see, and this is a fella actually making a replica using a technique that was probably very similar to the one that the people of Asikli used. Yeah, sort of a mixing of mud and water, and probably they used other things, but I'm not able to tell you what exactly it was. And this is a door. Obviously the doors didn't exist in those days, they are made for the tourists. And another bird view, a fire. Again, all this is done in the replicas, and sort of bits of stone that they were found. This is a real skeleton actually being excavated. You see the director of the excavation here carrying out the process. Another skeleton. And this one has got a trepanation. Can you see in the bottom left-hand corner? There is a little hole. So it proves that in those days they were doing trepanation. We don't know for what reason. And we know that the person whose skull this belongs survived for 5 days. So, you know, that was something that was done deliberately. But what we don't know is why. Were they trying to do operations on the brain? Who knows? And this is very recent. This is how it is nowadays. This is how goats are actually kept, and cows. You know, every day the cows are actually taken from one part of the land to another so that they can eat. And all these are views from above. This is a beautiful view of a little river which is, you know, round the corner from the excavation, and again the cows. This is really very, very spectacular, parallel to the river, of course. The view of all these cows moving along is extraordinary. And all these goats, they always had very ferocious dogs next to them, that we were always scared stiff when they appeared, you know, because we were told that we should stay well away from them. Again, the replicas and the real thing. Some bits of land, wheat, one of the most important products for survival. And this is again a replica of an interior. Back to the ghost town, you see how some of the houses are completely destroyed and some others are okay, but you know, they didn't take any chances, and so everybody moved back. And they're still using some of it to sort of store stuff, you know. It's quite spooky. These are the remains of some important houses it was when it was inhabited. And back to the back of the town. This is the excavation. And again, a view from above. Landscape around it. Fantastic trees. You can see the greenery. Eh? Everything is full of life. And the end.